Last time on the Incorrigible Party. Following the Trinity to the depository yields more questions than answers, as the party finds no sign of garbage collection, and a metal net that encloses the empty city dump. The following morning, Old Nedbull pays the party a visit, informing them of an extended leave of absence Zalma will be taking, and provides Happy Lilton with an offer to leave Storm Cape City for his own safety.
Well, you all make compelling points for me to leave.
And you might not have a bed.
Yeah, well, I mean, that couch doesn't look entirely uncomfortable, but...
Oh, right, yeah, the couch.
Look, as a new good friend, I'm suggesting you do the right thing and go.
Well, Mr. Rumpke, we've been through a lot together. I respect and listen and take in your opinion with I take it to heart is what I'm trying to stumble through here. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm worried about your safety here.
I don't want to see you as a head on a tree, you know what I mean?
Well, heaven forbid, but that does leave me with my unfinished business. I was determined to take down this late night lopper. He killed my brother, after all. I have to see that to its end, don't I?
Maybe you get some information at Arrow Point about the lopper. I mean, we don't really know.
I mean, trust that we're gonna keep continuing to try to find this bread battle.
Yeah, I think you know our address here. Send us some posts so we know where to send mail to you, and we'll keep you updated. We're certainly not giving up on this. Maybe you'll find some clues down. I don't know, to be honest. But as much as I like you being part of our group, I do think it's pretty risky you staying here in this city, Happy, and it's not a good way to live. You know, being trapped indoors.
Happy, dear, was it an either-or from Zalmo, or was it you're getting on the boat?
Well, he kind of he'll hand you the paper, and it's not much. Like it's not a full contract like you all were given, Zalmo. In fact, there's nothing for him to like sign or basically agree to here in this paperwork. Simply, it's just offering him passage, the included ticket to Aeroport, specifically like safe passage, basically under a pseudonym. Zalmo promising that he can get Happy out of Storm Cave without anybody that's looking for him knowing that he's left. Other than that, not much additional details within this note.
You know, Olin there said that Zalmo was taking a little trip. Maybe he's taking the same trip here.
This looks to be, Happy, to be your only option, unless you want to get up close and personal with Officer Nedbull. And we would have another body to dispose of.
Oh, geez, don't even, like...
When you put it like that, I suppose you were right. It's not much of a decision to be made at all.
No, I believe this was a plan laid out for you to follow.
We'll see you again one day.
Well, if you all say that you will continue your investigation into this late-night lopper, I trust that you can all bring the justice to my brother that he and the other victims deserve.
Yeah, you can count on us, yeah.
Well, I suppose it's decided. Tomorrow night, I'll board the launching lady.
She sounds very nice.
I'm sure she's a trustworthy vessel, yes.
There you go.
I guess I better start packing my things. And you see he just kind of
He has two things.
has a little kerchief that he puts his dagger and his 2 doses of stupor, folds up the kerchief. Okay, I'm ready to go.
We really do think it's for the best for you.
You should insist on a new wardrobe. Just saying. Zelma's got the cash.
Well, until then, what do we do? How do I spend my last day here?
Ooh.
Well, let's celebrate with some breakfast. Did they bring food? Or just furniture?
No, it's just furniture. It's fully furnished. It's not fully whatever inclusive.
I don't know what Salmo the deal was. How are we going to get some food?
We need to write that into the next contract.
Where's an eatery in the den? Any good food?
Let's take him out for a party. Let's give him a send-off.
I was gonna say
Send-off.
we could go and get the food and bring it back. Take it.
Yes, you can procure any supply. So
I can make him invisible. We can celebrate him in public.
yeah, you can go out and get anything you need to have a little celebration. So obviously it's the 27th, so he doesn't leave until tomorrow night. The ticket is for a 9 p.m. sailing. So basically he's got kind of 2 full days here rather than the one that he's staying. So is there any researching that wants to occur today, or tomorrow, or into kind of this extended, potentially a stretch of downtime here? Is there anything immediate that the party wants to accomplish here? I mean, kind of outside of maybe throwing Happy a little send-off thing.
I don't think I can go to any fights or anything at this point from what I've learned. So if I can help in some way here at the house without really leaving, I'm happy to throw in a hand on whatever you need.
Yeah. Is there any way we can contribute to the research or experimentation or anything that Opal's doing?
We'd have to go to the library to do that.
You do need to go to the collegiate library, but yes, you can each contribute time. Absolutely. Opal's basically paid for access, so you can all use that access just fine, as we've already seen. Kylea also took advantage of that. So yeah, absolutely. Like, if the 4 of you, I assume you'd want to leave Happy behind. If you all want to partake in the research as well, you can definitely start that.
Kylea will research partially about the flower, partially about the ogres and giants in the mountains, and partially about the depository. So she's going to be dividing her time between the 3 things.
Okay, if you are focusing outside of the Mineralus subject, then you will have to pay an additional 25 gold pieces. As, again, that includes, unless you don't really want to worry about it, but that includes like getting help, being led and given the books on specific topics, keeping those topics basically as your own business kind of thing. So all of that is like incorporated in this very busy library. So if there are other topics that you want to engage in that would incur additional charges, but yeah, you can start any type of research on any topic you want, and basically, again, you'll have to contribute a full work week, so 40 hours to it, however that may be divided up with the party. And at the end of that week, again, you'll make an intelligence check to get a number of pieces of information about that topic, depending on how good your intelligence check is.
Well, Opal will take whatever help she can get. Opal, on the way to the library, is gonna go to a barber and get a pure, like, clean.
Okay, down to the roots, no more pink.
Just the blade, and nature will grow.
Season 1, 11 from Stranger Things right now is what I'm
100%. I'm 11.
Okay.
Can we... I've already got a crowbar. Can we procure some kind of wire cutters or something that can cut through, that net? Try to find something on that, and also read up a little bit on, like, butter sturges and such creatures.
Y'all are dividing your time. Killing me.
So, yes, you can absolutely go to the Wares District. You could go and you could visit Adventure Ho, which is basically an adventuring shop in the Wares District. There's any number of places you can go and get tools or like additional supplies, like things you would use. So you have the crowbar that you kind of slipped away from the 7 dwarves here.
I have a crowbar too. I have
Kind
a crowbar.
yeah, right. Part of like a thieving tool or whatever, right? A burglary kit. What other, you want to try to get something that you think would cut wire, basically?
Yeah, something. She described it to me, and we'll say, well, if we can just cut it and slide in, is there some kind of way we can do that? And then you have lockpicks, I assume, already. Lockpick set and everything. And then try to just get some information about these butter sturges.
Okay, so we currently have the Mineralus research at 16 hours completed. We are now also doing butter sturge, looking into butter sturges.
I mean, do you guys think it's...
I mean, Kylia's has other things that she's researching secretly without telling everybody because she's researching the flower.
I guess I will have the discussion with you two to say, do you think we need to look into how these things work if we can't get a light? Is there something else? Like throw meat for the dogs to go get. What's something Sturgis like? That kind of thing.
Halcrock's opinion would be that it might be worth dividing a bit of our time to that, but he also wants to help out Opal with trying to help her research as much as we can so that Rumpke can get out of this addiction situation.
Yeah, I think that would be my primary objective too. So, other than getting wire cutters, I'm going to spend my time helping her.
So then Kylia, basically kind of surreptitiously away from the party, you're going to start research on 2 other topics.
Yes.
That will be a total of 50 gold pieces.
Got it.
For the secrecy that you can take away from your sheet. So you want to start research on the butter sturge and giants, basically, right?
No, the giants and the depository.
Like the history of the depository?
Yeah.
Okay, so something like the depository, actually, I won't charge you for it. That's not going to take a week for you to look into, but you can absolutely look up like the history, like the founding of the depository. That for sure, not going to take a week of research, free of charge. You will be able to find that information, absolutely. Again, you're just basically spending the day looking up that information, so it's costing you your time, but it's not going to cost you a work's week worth of stuff. So that one's okay. So just the 25 gold pieces then for Kylia's additional giant research. So we go to the barber. You can get a pair of like wire cutters, additional tools you think you might need to try to break into the depository. And all 4 of you are going to the library then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So you can all put in 8 hours then, I'm assuming, yeah? Is that the plan?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is there any additional help or gold that anybody is wanting to spend towards any of these topics to lessen the research, to potentially to get a more information at the end of the week?
I can put in an additional 25, and that'll help how? I mean, how much will it help?
So if you spend 15 gold pieces for the day, you can get a research aid, which will basically their time, they could put in another 8 hours towards the work week.
Adds 8 hours, yeah.
But it's also another set of eyes on the topic, right? But there's the potential risk that comes with it.
There is a potential risk. So in addition to the 15, you could pay 50 for a research aid for the entire week. That will guarantee you that you get at least 1 piece of information from the research topic. So you could get up to
better.
4 or more if you pay even, a second research aid. It doesn't reduce the time, but you're guaranteed at least 1 piece of information no matter what you roll on your intelligence check. Now, as Bill asked, again, to remind you of that risk, at the end of the work week, once you've put in all your hours, you're going to roll a D100, and the percentage of something drawing attention or something potentially going wrong is equal to the amount of gold you spent during that work week outside of that initial 25. So if you spend 50 gold pieces for a research aid for the week, there's a 50% chance that you will have some type of complication after your research. Whether that is drawing the wrong attention, you don't really know what that complication might. I'll roll on a complication table, but that's the risk outside of the initial 25 for secrecy and to get you into the library.
So 12 gold and half as much silver for each of us to get the 50, and then we have a 50-50 chance. Is it worth it?
I don't really like those odds.
If we paid 100, do we get what was the percentage chance then? 75% chance?
Kylia gave Opal 100 gold pieces for this. Opal has 100 gold pieces.
When it comes to the Mineralus Flower, we got 16 hours banked, so we're almost at halfway anyway. So if I hire a research agent and 2 of us even fully devote to that, we get a piece of information. And that's only 1 risk.
Yeah, if you get somebody for a day. Well, okay, currently as it is, only 3 of you need to spend 8 hours to finish the 40 for the Mineralus Flower.
I know, but everyone wants to do other crap.
Well, again, what Kylia is doing is unknown to the rest of the party. So she's kind of splitting up her own time unbeknownst to the party.
As far as Opal knows, Kylie is looking at the flower. Yeah.
And I'm all in with you.
Okay.
So, does that mean, Kylia, knowing that the research is essentially covered, do you want to spend your full 8 towards your other topic?
I think she would, yeah.
Well, why'd you have to put it like that, Leland?
I mean, and now we get to hear it and be pissed about it.
Now we're going to go and say, what'd you find out? Oh, nothing.
Same as you.
She did research the other day, so she knows maybe something. But also, Opal made the comment that, like, she knows that Kylie is not fully focused on this in the first place. So, Opal pretty much expects Kylie to be looking at other stuff, too, I think.
She's, like, reading comic
books.
strips.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Kylia, you, the information you find on the depository. Again, this is something, it's basically, like, this is, like, public record, really. So, like, a lot of this, what you discover, you probably know some of it at least, or may know, like most Capians would probably know, but you can explicitly find the way the depository is run. So you already know it sits atop that second highest hill within the borough district, right? Which stands about 300 feet above the base, the ground, the base where all the houses are and the churches are, right? There's the Diamante where the houses of worship are exist within the borough district as well. And so the depository serves as the city's waste disposal site. In that first year, like, again, you're getting this kind of like history lesson, right? In the first year after washing up on the shores of Storm Cape Bay, the survivors of the shipwreck of the Tumultuous Tide, which includes the founding families, the population of that shipwreck and their survivors, like, they still managed to create a lot of garbage, as just humanoids do, right? As people existing do. And on that first anniversary of Storm Cape's founding, which of course is April 1st, a dedicated dumping space was established as far away as they could, reasonably establish from the bay and still, have relative easy access to. So for a time that served the city just fine. But obviously as its population grew and as the city's footprint kind of expanded over the preceding decades, the depository and the area designated for the dump, it began to overflow. So efforts were immediately undertaken to control it, whether that is like compacting trash or burying it in the hillsides that used to exist in the borough, even burning much of it, right? It wasn't until after the Arcanist Academia, which was established in 112 MW3, that the problem was solved. Now they're responsible for overseeing the functionality and the maintenance of the depository site. The Academia kind of put up that 15-foot stone wall that surrounds it atop that hill that you kind of climbed up to, right, to contain the city's trash. And once it and that large structure within it was completed, the overflow problem seemed to be solved like overnight. Undoubtedly, this is through some type of arcane means. The Arcanist Academia now provides Storm Cape with this near infinite amount of space in which to discard its refuse. Only permitted members of the Academia are allowed into the depository. The guild claims it is purely for the safety of untrained individuals, as the trash management system has rigid protocols to be adhered to. Any deviation from these protocols could lead to a complete system failure of the depository, so claims the Arcanist Academia.
Okay.
So public record obviously doesn't provide too much information to you, but essentially that's probably, if you wanted additional information, you'd have to look somewhere other than the library, perhaps in the actual Arcanist Academia main building, right? Which is the same building where you went to the Department of Magical Visibility, right? For the mid numbers. So any additional information would probably need to be sleuthed or coerced perhaps from somebody within that building, or an actual member of the Arcanist Academia, or somebody who, works at the depository. I would say with that information that you learned, like, also clearly, like, these Trinity members are not members of the Arcanist Academia, right? So that gear and the key they've obviously procured from some other means, probably some illegal means, right? I mean, just them being there is apparently a huge threat to how the depository system works.
Okay.
All right, so you have completed a full work week with everyone's efforts combined here, only spending the 25 base gold, so no risk of any complications here. Because your percentage is at 0 right now.
And the whole week only in 2 days.
It is very good when you can combine your time, absolutely.
2 weeks, my butt.
Well, this is just the research, so let's see.
Oh yeah, right. The experimental. Yeah.
Now, sorry, I jumped ahead. You definitely don't want to spend 50 gold pieces for a guaranteed piece of information, yeah?
But a 50% chance of someone.
What's my chances
meddling.
again? Yeah, what's my.
Yeah, it would be a 50-50 at that point.
50-50.
Those seem like pretty steep odds to me.
I vote no.
Let's just take it as it is until we figure it out, yeah.
All right, Opal, can you now, at the end of this work, make me an intelligence skill check here? Because of the resources of the library, you do have advantage on this check. Is there a specific intelligence skill that you might be proficient in that you want to make the case of using?
I am most proficient in investigation and arcana. I think investigation makes sense. I'm investigating thing.
Nah, not strictly in this case. The use of that skill kind of pursue. I will give you the arcana though, as obviously
Okay.
all the information you're trying to collect is towards brewing some type of potion, basically, for lack of a better term.
Magic.
So you can absolutely use arcana. You also, I believe, have an artificer's lore ability that might play into now.
Yeah, so Artificer's Lore, I get to add twice my... Oh, it doesn't count. I get to add twice my proficiency bonus to history checks related to magic items, alchemical items, or technological devices. That's what that says. So I don't know why we thought that was going to be helpful.
If you would rather make a history instead of an arcana, then you can absolutely do that and apply it.
Okay, that would give me a +8 instead of a +7, so sure. I'll use Artificer's Lore.
All right, then give me your history check, please.
Didn't roll very high. I rolled a 6 and an 11, so that's 19 though.
Okay, so 19 falls under the 11 to 20 range. You learn 2 pieces of information.
Woo!
Now, that is also going to give you a +2 to any experimentation roll you will make in the future utilizing Mineralus Flower. So also note that you'll have an additional +2 on top of whatever skill that you decide.
+2 to experimenting.
Yeah, experimentation.
What are the info I get?
Now, in addition to these specific information, you also uncovered like the Mineralus Flower has long since been thought to be extinct around Stormcape City. Originally discovered by members of the Stalkers Lodge, even before that Stalkers Lodge was officially a guild, it was discovered in the Tireless Glade, growing in the Tireless Glade. And it wasn't until the events of the Tireless Purge that basically was a citywide effort to cut back, burn back that exponential growth of the Tireless Glade itself, as it was threatening to overrun the city itself, the districts that have been laid out and were building into, because of that characteristic that the Tireless Wood has, like you saw in the maze, which is only able to function because it's tempered by those lunar lanterns. So this obviously occurred before those lanterns were even invented. So because of that purge, that was said to have rendered this flower extinct. Outside of perhaps grumblings and rumors of specific members of the Stalkers Lodge securing specimens and keeping them and growing them for their own use, it was also said to potentially heighten one's abilities if it was used properly. But 2 additional specific pieces you get. The Mineralus Flower repels predators and herbaceous animals despite its sweet smell. And the Mineralus Flower thrives in the heat, increasing the flower's rate of growth, intensity of smell, and vibrancy of coloring.
Thanks, guys. I feel like it's gotta be useful, so it smells sweet. So, what does it taste like? Does it taste sweet? Rumpke?
It's delicious.
It tastes delicious.
It's like nothing else you ever tasted before. I mean, it's got this sort of hits you kind of
Do you
feel.
feel like you
I
deter
start
predators?
rubbing my hands together. I don't know about that there. I know you're not worried about too much.
Do you feel like you get hot, or like you feel like the heat is good when you take it, or?
It's like this wave of just relaxation sort of rolls over you. I really don't want to talk about it too much more right now.
You don't seem very relaxed when you take it, though. You seem very hyper.
It depends on which type you take, yeah.
Oh. So tell me, what have you noticed the differences? The red one is sleepy, or the green? What's the red and the green again?
Yeah, the green one's it gets you pumped up, you know. Makes you feel like you're sort of invincible and stuff, yeah. And then the red one sort of calms you down. Sort of makes you feel good.
Okay.
You know, both have their uses. Like, I really like some of the, bit of the green before going into the ring, you know?
Right, because now I'm feeling like there needs to be 2 antidotes, maybe, if they're doing different things. So that's good to know. Good. Okay, sorry I didn't learn anything like groundbreaking that can cure you right this second, but...
We're making some headway.
I think it might be helpful to know that keeping the plants nice and warm as we can will help with their growth and maybe increase the yield, so we'll have more things for you to experiment with, right? More plant.
Right.
You don't want them to get cold.
So shoving them down Happy's pants was a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't a bad idea. That's fine. We don't have to break into the depository. Part of me wonders if, like, Manny knows anything, because he's using the lanterns, right? And, like, these come from the Tireless Glade, we've discovered, right? So, I don't know.
I mean, we got some time. We can go see Manny. I think the lights that are holding back the glade are different types of things, right?
Oh, right. I mean, I'm not saying it's the same lantern as you guys need, but...
Yeah. It's always nice to see Manny.
He does seem like he's on the stupor, doesn't he?
Not the green type, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why his wife left him.
It's all starting to make a little bit more sense there. Yeah.
I wonder if there's, maybe there's something to be said for these special lanterns that affect the Tireless Glade, and then also a slightly different type of special lantern that affects these insects.
I don't know. I don't want, like, the lantern to, like, kill the crop we got. Which is 2 plants, but...
But maybe there's something that links the 2 of them some way. It'd be nice to be able to know how to make those lanterns ourselves.
Definitely could make more of, like, an incubator. Like, a little warm... Like, a little ecosystem for these guys, I guess. And then now we gotta talk about pollination. I guess we gotta research some of that.
Well, that's where the paintbrush comes in, remember?
Right.
Do you think that Opal's family, with their background, would have a Noah guy that could help? Because they're in that realm, right? The
Tinkering realm?
somebody that might know something about these lanterns is what I'm trying to get at. I don't know where we would go, but the lanterns and...
What time of day is it right now?
Well, you just spent 8 hours at
Yeah.
the library here, so it's like 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, after your furniture delivery.
Okay, here's an idea. We go back, give Happy a nice send-off, right? Come on, I think he deserves it. And then we wake up and we have brunch with my family and maybe ask a few questions to my dad or something about the lanterns.
That sounds good. Maybe stop and see Manny. See how he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, that out of town anyway, right? And maybe I can mention that I'm moving out. I don't know. We'll see if I have time. But I think Happy's been alone all day. We should probably go check on him.
Yeah, let's stop and get some food on the way.
He's probably not very happy right now.
Well, he's got 2 doses of stoop.
Oh, he's very... Which color? Is it the green stuff?
I assume it's the red.
He was given the red, yeah.
Oh, Happy's chilling. Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's stop and get some, rack of lamb or something. I'm sure he's got the munchies.
It probably only felt to him like an hour or something. That's good. Or maybe like 16 hours. I don't know.
You may be a little disappointed with the information you gained from the Mineralus Flower. There is nothing stopping any of you from conducting another research week on the same topic to get more information, right? So that's still obviously a possibility to learn further on any given subject. It's definitely a myriad of things in which had you rolled probably a little better, you would have probably gotten that key bit of information that you really wanted. Of course, that's going to be the juiciest stuff at the top ends of the roll.
I mean, a +8, and I did roll an 11, but still.
Well, a 21 or higher would have given you basically all the information. So you were very close again, but yeah, that's kind of the ranges that were set. So again, that's still an option in the future. You can stop and get some food. So you want to talk to Manny tomorrow, or do you want to stop in tonight?
I think we should go back to the keep, discuss, eat, talk to Happy, all that kind of
decorate the
just
house,
a regular night, but not go try to break in until we get some more information, because I think there's flowers down there. So if we get some, we need to know how to handle them.
I want to go home and check on the flowers I planted. Yeah, let's just
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Poor Happy.
We don't have any timeline pressure to break into the place.
No, definitely not.
Huh.
The only upcoming event is Happy's departure tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you arrive home at the keep after getting some food, yeah, Happy is there. He's kind of on the couch. He's laying down. He's clearly just taken one of his 2 doses of stupor before you arrive. So his head's kind of lolling on his shoulder. Oh, everyone's back. Hello.
Hey, you hungry?
Oh, I'm starved.
Time to party. Woo.
All right, we got you a baggie here. We got some lamb. We got a couple ears of corn here, and a few other things. And wait, did you get that cake, Hellcrook? The going away cake.
Yeah, I mean, it turned out a little bit smaller than I had in mind, but I think it'll still taste good.
I brought a bottle of something,
Happy kind of grabs an ear of corn, and I love you guys so much. And he goes to put it to his mouth, that kind of misses, and just kind of flops on his chest as he passes out under the effects of stupor.
He literally. Okay.
Good thing we came back to party with him.
Poor guy. I hope he gets off this stuff soon. Maybe a change of scenery will be a good place to kind of get back to himself,
Yeah. Well, we don't want this corn go to waste.
You take it out of his hand.
Yeah, take it out.
Rumpke, as you kind of open up these food containers, the smell of it makes you queasy. You're nauseous. You're still stomach cramps. You've been fighting all day. I mean, your head is still just pounding. You don't want anything to do with any of this food right now.
Well, you know what, guys? I gotta go hit the hay. Actually, got a couple packages to open up.
You mean stupor?
Yeah. Well, no, not stupid. Just things I haven't, put in my room yet.
Oh, right. Those. Oh, sorry.
Good night.
Those packages.
Good night.
Good night, Rumpke.
All right, Rumpke. Have a good sleep. Try to rest up. I'm sure you need it.
If you hear any weird noises, don't worry about it. It's just me, just sort of, I'm a rough sleeper sometimes.
Who shares a wall with Rumpke? Not me.
I think I do, don't I?
Yep.
We're blood brothers. You'll feel my heart pounding.
That amulet is pulsing.
Oh, no.
Well, this is kind of disappointing. I mean, not the lamb, but I thought we were going to be doing Happy a salad, and he doesn't even Drugs are bad, guys. Don't do drugs.
Yep, yeah, I agree. You want to be the ruler over yourself. You don't want some drink or smoke or vial or liquid or whatever to be ruling over you. It's not good. It's not healthy.
Public service announcement for the Incorrigible.
Just because it's natural and grows from the ground doesn't mean it's safe.
This is Saturday morning cartoons all over again, isn't it?
The more you know.
So you can all eat, you can have some of this food that Happy unfortunately is too high to enjoy. Basically turn in again for the night. Rumpke, you find like the first time you were going through some of these withdrawals, you are inflicted with insomnia and you just cannot get any sleep. You just are wide awake again, like almost hobbled over from your stomach pains throughout the night. And the following morning you can make a constitution saving throw. It's only DC 10 to avoid a level of exhaustion for not long resting.
All right, so it's 23 minus 3. I got 20.
Woo!
Or minus 2.
Nice.
Only minus 2, right.
21.
So you avoid that level of exhaustion. And now you kind of wake up the following morning, the day of Happy's departure. So now that you've done the research, Opal, do you want to immediately get into your experimentation?
Try your first experiment on Happy before he leaves. So if there's any bad outcomes, he's going to be on a ship
that's
anyway.
a great idea.
Well, that's not entire. Okay, that could be part of it, sure. But again, as far as yielding results,
You've won me over.
the experiment. Yeah, I love it. I changed my mind. Happy's not
I was
going
gonna
anywhere.
say
He'll
no.
stay and be your guinea pig.
Yeah. Oh, he's the guinea pig. Perfect.
Experimentation, typically done to like during essentially you're creating a potion basically, or like creating a magic item. So whether that's something that is new or something that's known, which I guess would fall under more of like straight up crafting rules, but you're trying to make something new or some type of exotic formula, or where the method of creation isn't entirely known, right? So you can spend 50 gold pieces in 1 work week, again 40 hours, to experiment. So that's going to cover costs of materials, any equipment you might need to get for the experimentation process, perhaps finding test subjects during that process. And then again, like researching at the end of the work week, you're going to make an intelligence check to determine your results. Any experimentation bonus from successful researching is applied to this roll on top of whatever skills or other proficiencies you may have. Now, a generalized range. I will give you the range of possible outcomes here. 1 to 5, experimentation has completely failed. You yield no results.
Won't happen to me because I have a +4.
6 to 10, your experimentation has nearly failed. You get basically useful information for future attempts. So 6 to 10 is going to give you a +1 to future related experimentation rolls. 11 to 16, your work is promising. You've yielded more useful information. That was going to give you a +2 to future experimentation rolls. 17 to 24, you've achieved moderate success. You're going to get a +3 to future experimentation rolls. Again, the more time you spend on something, the more adept you are at either creating that or uncovering information about it. And a straight up, if you get 25 or higher, your experimentation, you've yielded a complete breakthrough, resulting in a total success creating the desired
high.
outcome. Yeah, it can be very
That is
challenging, but
freaking
again,
high.
you're padding with that experimentation roll bonus from your researching. Like you have things available to you to potentially get to that 25 plus.
My research is adding to this?
Yeah, so the +2 you got to experimentation rolls will be applied to that chart. So your researching you've already put in time and money to boost for the experimentation. That is just obviously a very generalized range. Depending on what you are creating may have additional results or additional failures. So specifically for your whether or not you were going to make, we think we discussed earlier, if you wanted to focus on creating like a type, like a methadone type substance, or something to treat the withdrawal or something to treat the addiction. You can kind of choose, and each of those avenues have specific outcomes based on the specific thing you're trying to create that are tied to those ranges of rules. So additional things may happen. You may find other results unexpected, perhaps good, perhaps bad, but that's going to also depend on the specific thing you're trying to craft.
I'm not going to start right away, so that's okay. This morning is about sending off Happy, inquiring to my parents and Manny or something.
He's leaving tonight, right?
The ship leaves at 9 p.m. Today on April 28th.
And do we know where the ship is? We're at in the city we need to go.
We have to go
We
with
just
it?
need to make sure he gets there. Yeah.
We probably need to get a cart or a
Carriage.
carriage to be able to take him in the back, because everybody's looking for him, right?
Another reason to have the hidey holes in the carriage. Keeps coming up.
Yes, you can get him. You will have to devise some way of getting him to the bay, because obviously that's where the ship's going to leave from, the Stormcape Bay. So yeah, you can definitely work all of that out for the day. If it's everyone's gonna visit the toggle sprockets here in the morning.
I'm just a little nervous that if we say Happy, stay, he won't. Like, I'm just nervous. And then we come back to go take him to the port and he's not there. That's...
Well, if we're getting a carriage, we can take him with us and just have him hide it, like put his hood up and have him hide in the back of the carriage.
Well, as you've kind of put, there's no time crunch here, really. It's not, you don't have to do this stuff today. You could basically spend this day resting, relaxing in the keep with Happy, send him off, and then, once he's gone, do whatever you need to. There's certainly nothing that's pressing right now.
I think that's the smart move. Lay low. We just really got out of prison. It's only been a little bit of time. Yeah. I say we relax for a day, send him off, make sure he's on his way, then we can start, there's no point in dragging him around.
No.
We're just asking for trouble.
I think resting's a good idea. I'm a little bit nervous that my parents are going to be like, where the heck have you been? But...
Well, I mean, you could go back home and visit them while we stay here, too. Just to check in with them and see if everything's cool.
I would like to check in with my parents.
I mean, you also don't want them going to the police wondering what happened to you.
Right.
We get a bottle of milk and we see your picture on the back.
I gotta go collect my things, maybe.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to sort that out too, and obviously, some of Hellcrock and basically no one but Opal has belongings that actually need to be moved into the keep, right?
Y'all are poor.
Kylea's got everything she owns on her back wherever she goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had some stuff, but I'm sure Frank has already taken it.
Or it burned.
Isn't Frank dead? Yeah.
Or it burned.
Didn't Frank die? Oh my gosh. Whoops.
Yeah, can we get a paper and look at the obituaries and see if Frank's still around, or...
Okay, so you just kind of relax until it's time for Happy to leave, basically, and we can get him to the port. Okay. Absolutely. I mean, that's easily done. I think probably a well-deserved rest for everybody. Finally, a day that nothing happens, really. Again, unless one of you has something specific you want to kind of go out and do, you can, like I said, there's no time crunch for anything here. So if you're not worried about getting into the depository ASAP, then essentially you're on your own schedule right now. As Olin said, you can probably expect something from Zalmo later in next month, but right now there's no task at hand to achieve.
Is there a new edition of the newspaper to read or anything like that?
No, as it's the 28th, the next edition of Storm's Herald and Middling Machination don't come out until May 1st, so you have a couple days until the new issue is supposed to drop.
Might be something about the prison in that one.
Might be a good thing to check out, yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
I think since we're in this new business, sort of, maybe we need to look at some other items that might be useful when we get tasked, like disguises and things like that we could go around, pick up some different types of clothes, because apparently we don't need to just rip them off the clothesline every time we need new ones. So
might be
pick
cheaper
up a few.
too.
Yeah. Go to like the
Storm
Cape Goodwill, pick up some things, and
for less than 1 gold piece, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I think. Maybe procure some things.
Okay,
there.
sure. Like you could visit Affable Attire in the Wares District. They're a very modestly priced clothing shop. If there's something a little finer you're looking for, you could visit Sachet if you want some finer threads.
Not my style. I think all of us getting black cloaks with hoods on them, maybe, just to have.
I already have one.
That's not a bad
Functional,
idea at all.
functional.
Yeah.
Functional.
Okay. Like I said, maybe go to the costume store, get some fake mustaches and such.
So for something like perhaps the disguise kit, you could visit. You might be able to find everything you need at the Budget Emporium, which is basically like a donation place. Like anybody can donate any, whether it's clothes or like old dishware or old weapons, things that probably may not be in the best state of repair or condition, but to get something cheap, you could root around in the Budget Emporium, perhaps find something there. Like I say, there's a myriad of clothing places. There's still the adventure shop that you already visited to maybe pick up some of the things missing in your arsenal, which you're trying to assemble here.
Exactly.
You can definitely kind of spend the day maybe perusing some of the shops in the Wares District.
Okay.
I would like to move all my tincture stuff from home to the house. So then experimenting is like way easier. I've got more supplies and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. And Opal, when you visit the shop, you see for the first time yourself the boarded up front shop window after the fire, the arson attack by the Trinity. You check in, the shop's still bustling.
How much does a window cost, you think? That kind of show window to replace?
I wouldn't say more than 10 gold, probably in the range of 1 to 7 or 8 gold, I would say, depending on the size of it.
I would like to give my parents money for that window and say it was my fault.
Oh, hey there, Opal. What do you mean it's your fault? As your dad speaks to you as you hand over the money.
I think there were some guys following and watching me, and they were trying to threaten me. So they did this.
Oh, you're in some kind of trouble.
I'm not in trouble. I'm fine. There's people that don't like me right now, and so they're putting you at risk. And on that note, I would like to tell you that I'm relocating and moving in to a different house so that I can keep you guys safe here.
You're moving out. Who's going to keep you safe?
My friends.
Oh, well, this is real sudden.
It is real sudden, but also maybe temporary. I just really want you guys to not be collateral damage in this situation. And please don't be afraid. I think everything's under control. Yeah. Anyway, here's money for the window. And I'm gonna take my stuff, and I can still help out from time to time. I probably can be around a lot in the next month. And, I'm gonna be in the Denizen. I'm not too far.
Well, hold on there. And he kind of like goes to the front window of the shop, turns it from open to close, and starts bustling out. Well, we're gonna help you move in. Hey, okay, everyone. And he like starts calling your siblings from those that work in here, and like all of your brothers and sisters, your mom and dad, like they're gonna start helping you pack up your stuff. And Micah's like tugs on your sleeve. Hey, what happened to your hair?
My hair is gone for now. So it'll grow. It's fine.
It doesn't look very good.
I think, first of all, I think, Micah, that sometimes it's okay to lie to make someone feel better about themselves. But I do agree with you that it doesn't really suit me. That's fine. But anyway, the pink hair, think about it. The pink hair, it's a target. People can know where I've been in the city. And, like, I'm not trying to freak you guys out. There's just some bad guys, that think I'm after them, but they're after me. It's fine, So, you're welcome at our keep anytime. Well, sort of any time. Just let me know when you want to come over.
It's okay to lie.
It's... Yeah, Micah, like, how old are you now? Like, you should know this.
Well, I'll miss you, I guess.
I'll miss you too. And when you're saying, is that a lie?
Well, you won't know now.
Exactly. Good job.
So you could gather up all your stuff, and the entire Toggle Sprocket clan is gonna come with you
That's
to
fine.
check out the keep and the new place.
I don't want it to be like too obvious, but I think it's gonna be whatever.
I'm sorry, there's
so.
like 17,000 of you Toggle Sprockets marching your stuff
10
down the
kids and
street.
2 parents, okay?
Yeah. There's like a dozen of you marching. The rest of you at the
They're in the
keep,
hidey hole. We're just
Opal arrives and just like a flood of siblings come carrying her stuff in.
Hi guys, I didn't anticipate this exciting response, but the Toggle Sprockets are helping us move in. You know what? They're each gonna find something to fix around here though, right guys?
Hello.
You brought your tools?
Look at this window here, eh?
Yeah, that room's off limits. No reason to go in my room. There. Micah, get out of there! Get out! It's my box!
Mike is in there.
It
Mike is
smells
What's-
funny in there.
What's this? What's this?
It's musty. Now get out!
I'm hoping Happy's just sleeping somewhere they're not.
I mean, Happy's here. Like Happy's like over like talking to your dad. Oh,
I did not anticipate this.
Mr. Toggle Sprocket, I am deeply sorry about what happened to your shop. I heard everything. It's really all my fault. Please don't blame Miss Toggle Sprocket.
Listen, we can all share the blame. Everything's gonna be okay. Happy's gonna go on a little trip for a bit. And, I gave him money to fix the window. Everything will be back to normal in no time. And, Mom, if you don't mind, we don't have any food here. Maybe people could go get us food?
I've heard fantastic things about your cooking, Miss Toggle Sprocket. If you, we would be very grateful for your advice about what food to stock our house with, so we could make some fantastic meals like you make.
Well, you could start with my famous Toggle Sprocket casserole, and she like produces this huge like dish that she's
She just pulls it out.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness! I
nice.
didn't expect you to actually prepare food for us, but that's just very kind. Thank you.
Oh,
Smells
Hellcrock, you're gonna
delicious.
love this. This is so good.
The tinkering comes in many forms. Tinkering with food is one of them.
Oh wow!
I catch a whiff and I go. I go back in my room.
Your room stinks.
It's musty.
Yeah, stomach still hurts here.
I will try to like fairly obviously shoo them away once the welcome is worn.
Absolutely.
Everyone nails down a little baseboard and we eat a few bites of food. And...
Oh, don't look under that rug. That rug's fine. Don't touch
Oh.
the rug.
Goodness.
And your
Guys.
dad has been out on each of the windows and on the security bars and like tugging on. You can see him like reaping on them, making sure that they're secure at all the windows.
Yeah, gotta keep all the drug dealers in.
And you can usher out your family as they leave. And
Guys, I'll be fine. I'll see you in a couple days.
your mom wraps you up in a big hug, and as they all leave.
And I let her hug me. I don't hug back.
Oh, come on.
After a casserole? My God.
I'm just kidding. I jump in her arms like a little baby. And I just look at her and
I'm gonna be okay, Mom.
She kind of puts a hand on on your cheek, basically cupping your cheek, plants one big kiss on your forehead, and then kind of follows after your siblings.
Whew, sorry about that.
No, you've got a big, lovely family, Opal.
They brought over stuff and
I'm not surprised that they wanted to give you a warm welcome into your new home and see the place.
they might have potentially, just told the whole neighborhood where a Toggle Sprocket lives, but,
Oh, yeah.
other than that,
Not sure it could have
Yeah.
been avoided, but that's fine.
Did Micah leave? Did anyone see Micah leave? I feel like Micah might
Yeah, I better go check my room. I'll be right back.
check the cellar.
All right, it's about time to take Happy to the port. We don't want to be late and the boat set sail early or anything. Let's make sure we get him there on time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think you're right. We'll be sad to see you leave, Happy, but, I think it might be the best for right now. And like I said, make sure to write to us and we can write back to you and we'll keep each other posted. Maybe we can dig up some more info with multiple eyes in different places.
Is there any kind of thing in the cities where they can magically communicate between each other, like a
Ooh, like a
telegram
Western
type
Union,
of
but
Western,
for
yeah, that kind of thing, or is, especially to port cities, and
really,
stuff
really
like that?
fast flying carrier pigeons.
Well, the city's mail service, Caster's Carrying Services, functions as intracity, but also for like the rest of Senta, basically. So whatever means, again, depending on what you can afford, what you can pay for, whether it's just sending a simple letter or something more, magically inclined, as far as a more direct communication, you would go to Caster's for any services like that.
So the reason I'm asking is if we gave Happy some money and then he gets to Aeroport and we say, send us a message to let us know what's happening, he would be able to do something like that.
Absolutely, yep.
All right. I think we just tell him, if you have the opportunity and you can, let us know that you arrived okay and, without breaking any Zalmo problems, bringing them on yourself, let us know how you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. He will drop you a note once he's at his destination.
All right, so we need to get him there.
Yeah, I mean, you've done this numerous times now already. Easily, Hellcrook can basically commandeer a carriage, pay the few pieces of silver for the ride, basically. I mean, you really don't need the ride to the port, essentially. You could take it essentially from South End Station right to the storage station. Say that 3 times fast. Where you put Benito. This is the same station where you pulled Benito out of the water and put him in right where you had Benny waiting. That would probably be the closest place.
Cherished memories.
Absolutely.
Seems like only yesterday. Day before yesterday. The neighbors are always looking out going, how come every time they leave they have this big pile of stuff in the back of their wagon? Body shaped.
You can get Happy very easily to the port. I assume you bought him a cloak, right? A dark cloak that he could throw on himself, just for this purpose. And, routinely passenger ships come and go from Stormcape, right? Again, tourism is a huge part of the city's annual revenue, as it has numerous sites of which people all across Senta come to see. The maze itself, the planar tower, etc. You can see the big letters across this huge passenger ship, the Launching Lady. Already a queue forming to board. You can see a ticket master here at the bottom of the gangplank taking people's tickets, ushering them on board. Many of them have luggage with them. A lot of them don't. A lot of them seem to be perhaps in a same, a similar scenario maybe to Happy, not having many belongings, getting out of the city perhaps for greener pastures. Happy will just kind of regard, he's got his ticket clutch in his hand, his little kerchief filled with a dagger and now 1 remaining bottle of stupor. Well,
one bottle. I feel like
If
you
it's
should get.
Ticketmaster, is there a whole bunch of extra fees we gotta pay when we get there?
yes, yeah, you'll get the bill. Don't worry.
Now,
Shit.
remind me, is there like guarantee of more bottles of this so that he like what is the? You said Zelmo took care of it. He's gonna go into withdrawals.
You said when he got the letter, it said that Zalmo was going to take care of that for him, right?
That's what the letter said. Yeah.
So the assumption is he's going to have something on the boat. Or give
I
him
hope.
something he needs.
Freaking.
That's a Happy problem.
You're not gonna want to part with 1 dose. I see how it is.
I thank you all for your kindness and getting me out of Storm's End. Everything you've done for me, and please, for my brother's sake, for every victim, just please deal with this late night lopper. He has to be stopped. He can't be continuing to conduct in this great city.
Don't you worry, Happy. Not only for your brother, but like you said, for every victim. This is our home. We can't just sit by and let this continue. There can't be more lives lost to this creature. We're gonna put a stop to it.
The city's corrupt. I plan to try to address that, Happy, and get you back here.
Well, thank you, Miss Toggles Rocket. Again, thank all of you. Mr. Rumpke, he kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. I'll never forget what we went through together.
Yeah, I'll never forget it either.
And he kind of turns to you, Kylea. Kylea, Seisha Dahl, we may have butt heads a little bit, but a lot of what you've said to me has rung true these past couple of days. I want you to know I have no hard feelings between the two of us. I hope you feel the same.
Bye.
He kind of just nods like he wasn't expecting much more. Mr. Tread, didn't really get to know you all that much, but you seem to always have a very level head on your shoulders. I hope you continue to conduct yourselves in all the ways that I experience you doing so.
Well, thank you, Happy. Likewise, maybe would like to spend more time getting to know you better, but what I can tell so far is you seem like a really good fella, and I wish you the best of luck on your journeys and hope to see you again really soon.
So long, everybody. Please be safe.
Yeah, safe travels to you too, Happy.
We'll see you soon.
See ya, pal.
You see him turn, eventually make his way, hand off his ticket, and up the gangplank onto the launching lady.
To know oneself is to know true strength. Oh, excuse me, I didn't see you there. Don't mind the meditations of my mind. For now we must bid farewell. But fear not, the journey continues at incorrigibleparty.com. There's also a new World Anvil page to explore the world of Senta and all its wonders. These enchanting melodies you've heard come from tabletopaudio.com and Sarastro Music. Please accept my invitation to join our Discord server, and we shall forge bonds as strong as a tall oak, and share tales that echo throughout the halls. Lastly, I humbly beseech you, like, rate, review, and spread the word of our adventures across the realms. Tell a friend, a comrade, or even a foe. And until we meet again, may your dice be blessed with fortune, and your cup filled with ale. Happy adventuring.
This has been a Sounds of Steel production.